This is what I wanted.
But if it was kidnapping, why would she say come with $30? She'd just say
First date could lead on to another date, but the way he's describing it could be a last date.
Yeah.
Which is what many people have explicitly told me.
At what point did you realise the guy in the car was her pimp? At what point did that?
Sponsored by Oral B.
I would say never use 3 fingers. Hi guys, welcome back to the Simbin Pod. Delighted to be here. It's Daniel Cohen, as you know. I am joined today, well you can hear the cackle to my left, but we'll introduce her in a moment. I'm joined today by my guest, Joshua Bethania.
Oh, which guy?
Big up,
You're
Josh. All on you, Josh.
They call me Big Josh, yeah.
It's your moment, Big Josh. And my co-host for this episode is Samira Banks.
Hey.
In the corner, Mr. C.
1-1.
Chantel Nash.
Come on.
This is it. We're doing it. Josh, it's all on you. The pressure's on you.
Okay, cool.
You feeling it? You feeling good?
No?
That is the attitude we want, sir.
that's what the 2-finger guy said.
This, I think this might unfortunately stick for you now, Josh.
That's what... no, never mind. Go on.
So do you have a story in mind?
Yeah. It's not that of a big story. Not much of a storyteller. So
Okay, good. Thank you for coming.
I'm
We'll do the heavy lifting, Josh.
gonna keep this podcast real. I sometime in my late 20s had like a brief single phase, like between relationships. That's when I first started using the dating apps,
Right.
just to meet people. I wasn't like looking for anything as such. And I used to travel a lot as well for work. So just use it everywhere, just to see, just have dinner company, right? Or lunch.
Strategic lunch.
You'll have to watch episode -2 to get that. So and this was like Tinder at that point, right? When it was still popular,
Right.
and there was a lot more spam, right? So I think like matched with someone who's in
Did you say matched with or smashed with?
matched.
He said smashed.
Matched.
Like the least thing I thought was going to come out of his mouth. The least Joshua thing, so I smashed.
But this person was like insanely hot. Like, like you sort of assume like, is this real or spam, right? You sort of get a sense for it.
Yeah.
Right? So I was expecting it to be spam, and I thought it would be like automated replies and things like that, very generic thing. But it was just someone who was just talking normally, sort of thing. But then I realized at one point it sort of started sounding spamish, saying, like, when I just said, you know what, let's ask her out for a drink. She said yes.
At that point, I knew it was spam.
And is this in India or in London?
This was in America.
In America.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like one of the
He's
trips.
got range. Gun range.
And
You go ahead, American boy.
shooting my shot. And then she said, yeah, I'd be up for it. I'm just a bit busy at most times because I've got a kid. And then I think she said, like, I'll need to find a babysitter or something for the kid before I meet you. It's just that I'm really broke right now. I'll need money.
Here it goes.
So I was like, because like I work in tech as well, I'm like, oh, let's see how the spam works. Like how do they actually...
Joshua's got a hard on for a completely different reason.
I wanted to...
Protect this phishing email.
Yeah.
I wanted to understand...
He's got a semi.
Let's reverse spam the spam.
This is what I wanted.
I wanted to understand how it works, like
Yeah.
how that social engineering works. and she was really hot.
I wanted to believe.
Like, that's the thing with men. You always think like, yeah, of course she'd be into. I think she said like, oh, I don't have the money, but it would cost me so. It wasn't a lot, like some $30 or something, like to get a babysitter, so that I come get a drink. And I was like, $30? Yeah, sure. Okay, let's see how. She didn't ask for any online payment or something, right? She's like, I was like, sure, I can give you. I'm happy to pay for it. I thought it's like what, like a few drinks at the end of the day, and I work in tech. So not to be classist, but
I'm sorry.
You can afford it, you say.
Okay, all right. Okay, fine. Sorry. Thank you for clarifying.
He spent more money on his iPhone case than
Okay,
he works in IT.
fine. I know some people in IT and they are broke as fuck. Maybe they're working in the wrong kind of IT.
this was America.
Don't forget.
Lest we forget where you are.
And so then she's like, oh, okay, cool. I'll meet you. Like, you can give me the cash in person. So I was like, okay, this is more like. I was slightly nervous. I was like, is this going to become a kidnapping? So then I thought, let me.
How rich are you at this point, Josh?
No, but at the same time, I thought I was like.
But if it was kidnapping, why would she say, come with $30? She'd just say, come meet me.
No, So it's.
Correct.
But
No,
that's
but
more
if he
like
can afford $30, that means his family would pay more to get him married.
At least 50.
I mean, not so much a kidnapping, some form of, get scammed or something. But
Right.
but it's like, oh, I picked the place. Like I knew a bar which was like not too far from where I was staying as well.
Did you phone a friend to say like, look, I'm going on this date.
Oh no,
They're expecting $30 from me.
No, that'd be
Can
too
you trail
embarrassing
me
to
or
say.
whatever, just in case?
I thought I'd wait till there's a podcast where someone. I realize it's not a guy thing as well, right? To tell like you're going out on a first date. Like, and I know like all women like tell someone who they're going out with. I've never really told anyone I've gone on a first date with anyone.
I like
agree.
that
I
Mr.
would agree
C
with
knew
that.
that.
I don't think I've done that either.
Yeah, but that's because as a men, we know
Yeah.
that a first date could lead on to another date. But the way he's describing it could be a last date.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, I think at that point I was like nothing much is happening in life as well. If I'm gonna go, it's fine.
Now's as good a time as any.
Yes, nothing too exciting happening in life. So I went and I was waiting at the bars, and I was sitting there, right? I thought, okay, will she actually commit to this bit, or is it some other guy sitting somewhere in the corner, like? And then, because mind you, the pictures are supermodel hot, right? It's not to put women on a scale or anything.
Which you just did. Okay.
But if you saw that picture, oh, no way she likes you, right?
However, you're still...
Which is what many
Yeah,
people have
here we are.
explicitly told me. But then she showed up and she was that person. She was insanely hot. And she even made that joke. No, see, I'm not.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I am real. Yeah.
Go on, Josh.
So when does this get embarrassing?
Yeah, I know, this is like a brag, isn't it? This is basically...
No, this is embarrassing for him because he's been out with some mingers. He has.
But I think the first thing, we just just chatted for a bit, and then it's like, oh, is it okay if I take the money a bit now and I'll give it to someone sitting in the car or something, right?
Whoa.
So yeah, she took the money. I'm like, okay, let's see what else will go from here, right? I'm like,
See what else she's going to take from me.
part of me was, I'm holding out.
It's like there's basically a bouncer in a car outside. She's taking some money to him. You're going, I still might be in with a chance.
Yeah.
And
At what point did you realise the guy in the car was her pimp? At what point did that?
Oh, no.
At what point did the penny drop, Joshua? When did you realise?
no, but
Why is the babysitter in the car?
so
Babysitter.
Because the baby's in the back of the car. No, in fact, she's a baby. That's why.
I mean, at that point, the story made sense. You know, the babysitter was dropping me off and going home. Sort of.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
fair.
because babysitters do
I don't know what single moms do. And then she went, and then like she took her time to return. I mean, she didn't return for a bit. And then I sent her a text like, "Is everything okay?" Because she sent me a number. It's not like through the app or anything. So I did have a number. Is everything okay? I tried calling. She didn't pick. It's like, and she said, "Oh shit, sorry, something happened. You know, it's there was an emergency. Had to leave." So I thought, okay, this is a pretty simple scam that happened. That's actually pretty much. I mean, the next day I did. I thought, "Do you want to get another drink?" Like I just want to give her a benefit of doubt.
Wow, Joshua, let it go. Oh my God.
She was really hot.
So embarrassing. And then he said that, I was like, okay, this is awful. This is.
No, but then she said the same thing. Oh yeah, no, I would need some money again for a sitter. So I was like, oh, okay, cool.
So hold on. Joshua, do you realize you just paid for that child's whole university?
I just think if that's her scam, why only $30?
Yeah, it's a pretty low scam for someone that hot as well.
I mean, yes, but I imagine she's probably got 6 of those lined up.
Yeah, on the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah.
Her and her accomplice.
Yeah, it's.
I mean,
It's her husband, let's be honest.
Like,
That's the father of the child.
I suppose.
with the 6-year-old in the back.
Yeah.
I don't think there was even a 6-year-old, maybe.
I don't think there was a child.
No,
Yeah.
I'm joking. I realise that.
So the thing is, I actually know this woman. Her name's Anna. So what Josh doesn't understand is that the reason why she told him 30 is because she knew he worked in IT. She just thought, let me do something which he can afford.
Yeah.
But
So did you report back? Like, this is how the scam is done? Because you said you were doing it for research.
I mean, yeah, I think that was pretty much my
I
end.
think the scam was pretty self-explanatory. I don't think there's anything
I think
too
if
technical about it.
if that number goes a little high, it becomes like I think cops get involved. Otherwise, because it's a small amount, I suppose people are like, I can't be asked.
It's not fair.
to use this,
And you've
so-
given it as well.
Yeah. So
I like that she
a good
didn't block
scam.
you. She was like, let's see how dumb this guy's. Maybe she does. Like, maybe some people do it multiple times.
yeah, it does
Yeah,
work.
I imagine they probably would.
So did you depart with money the next day?
No, I didn't meet her the next day. I was just like, oh, I don't have the money.
Oh, she asked you for more money again?
Yeah. So
So did you give her the 30 when she went out? Did you give her a bit? I thought you said something about a bit. Did you give her the full 30 for her to go out with the first
like
night?
at the bar, like
You gave her
or,
30.
ordered a drink. I don't think she drank. I can't remember. Maybe she did drink.
She must have got a drink out of it.
Yeah.
She must have not.
And-
Being like,
she must have
yeah,
got a drink
thanks
out
for
of it.
ordering me the drink. I'm just going to take this money and
Yeah.
then go. That is wild.
So yeah,
Yeah.
It was like you know when you're very new to online dating as well, you know, and you're like, oh, okay. I thought I was hot, a hot guy. So it was a bit embarrassing.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
fair enough. That was very sympathetic, that whole.
Listen,
Yeah.
Joshua, we've all been there, mate. We've all been there.
Well, that's the
Same
thing.
I
person?
haven't. I haven't.
I've never. I don't even know where there is.
There. It's right in front of you. Yeah, but I think
America.
as men we can say we've probably all, in some respect been there in terms of if something's beautiful, we have this ignorance of our own self suddenly. Do women do that? Where
Yeah.
you think, oh my god, yeah.
What about
come on.
your guy? What
Trey
was his
Songz
name?
dick.
Trey Songz.
Yeah, but we're,
I did that.
yeah. So you do that. You
Yeah.
sort of, and so if she then says, yeah, I'm going to meet you, even if you thought for all that time this is a catfish or this is a scam, we go, well, I've got to check it out.
Yeah.
You got to go.
Yeah. And
If
if
they're
you-
that hot.
and not only that, he said that he's been. How long was you single for in that period of
For
time?
like a year-ish.
Come on.
Yeah.
A year.
Oh
My days.
You're going.
Listen, mate, I went through one of them
But this
periods.
was after a really long.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I went through one of them periods where I hadn't dated anybody and I wasn't getting anything. And I saw one girl in a club and she said to me, oh yeah, she gave me a number, spoke to me during the week and said, look, I've just got to do a little job I'm working, and I'll meet you after the job. I should be finished at whatever time it was. I think she said she finishes at 11:30. So I got there at 11.
Creepy laugh.
Yeah, because you know what? I ain't taking no chances, mate. It's like I haven't had anything for ages. So I got there at 11, and then
Anything.
I worked out what job. She was working at a polling station.
What?
She was working
You
at
mean
a polling...
pole dance?
No,
like a voting
polling station. Counting votes. Literally, yeah.
You mean a lap dance?
No, she was counting votes.
Wow.
And then what happened was there was a recount. So I'm in a car,
No.
and so it's like she said, "Oh, look, they have to do a recount, so it might be another hour." So I was in the car from 11 until 3 o'clock in the morning.
That's
No.
a desperate man.
And listen, no, and I was saying to myself, like every half an hour, I was like, "Is this
Fuck the Tories.
brother?" After I would have even fucked the Lib Democrats.
You're like,
But like every half an hour, I was like, "See, she scammed you. This is nonsense. She's not coming. She's not even here.
Right.
She's probably in her house laughing and everything. Are you so desperate?" And I was like, "Yes, I am." And I waited.
Wasn't even an election that year.
They're just voting on the local bins.
Yeah. So
Did she come?
she both of us did actually. In the end.
She came to the car and he came.
But yeah. So I know my brother. When you've had that period of abstinence, you lose your mind.
No, but it's also like I don't know if you all feel like when you see someone else who's like way out of your league, so to speak, but you're like, oh yeah, this
God, all
person's
the
in my
time.
league.
I actually convinced myself that I'm delusional like that, but I think most people do that. But then I do think to myself that
Delusional in what way?
I think most people I've got a shot with.
You think
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
everyone
totally.
has a
Good on you.
weakness, you know?
And that's what I prey on. No, but I do. I think I'm a bit delusional like that. And then I think most people actually, I think, do aspire in that way, don't we?
No.
I think that's a man thing. I'm gonna be
Do
honest.
you?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I think.
I just
think
shoot
it's
my shot regardless.
I think you do.
There's only a few men who say, look at something which is out of their league and say, I'm going to go for that. Most men will be like, no,
Really?
that's way out of my league.
no,
And
I-
But
I
what's
accept
the
that.
so what? That if they don't, then they say no. But if they say yes, then what
No,
do you have to lose?
But see, the thing is, you're talking from the
Only
point
your
of view.
pride, and we don't have any.
Yeah,
Samira.
I do think being comedians is a different thing. I think like male comedians have a thing of like, I'm funny.
No, I
Bitches
think
love
this
me.
was before I started comedy as well.
Genuinely.
Yeah.
Like I only dated only hot people. So like,
Oh,
every
la-di-da.
like when my friends see who I'm dating, they're like, "How are you with this person?" Like even you asked me the other day when you saw me with someone else, and like, "How are you with this person?" Yeah.
I ask questions. I'm quite like an
Ask
interactive
questions.
Samir, how hot was she?
I don't remember who we're talking about. Oh yeah, she's hot.
Okay.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
He
And did
killed
you
that.
question why she was with him?
I suppose she'll have her reasons. He's a nice guy.
Oh, okay. Oh, that was very diplomatic. I thought,
And she
okay.
needed a babysitter.
Great line.
I
that is
deserve
fair.
that. Yeah.
It's a great story. I did say it earlier, but I'll say it again. I thought it's not that embarrassing. I sort of kind of get what's happened here. But then you said, well, I messaged her the next day, and then I thought, okay, that's fucking embarrassing. It's like you've got to let it go. So for that reason, when I'm trying to rate it, that sticks like in my mind. It's higher than yours.
I crawled so you could walk.
Yeah. I would go. I'm gonna still. It's in the twos though, Josh. I'm afraid. But it's a late 2. It's a 2.9.
I'll tell you who was not in the 2s. That
What?
girl.
The 2-finger John.
So it's a 2.9 from me.
That's fair. That's the highest 2s I can get.
That is the highest 2 you can get. But Samira might feel differently to me. Samira, what did you think?
I give it a 3.5.
Okay,
I think you were
alright.
vulnerable. You put yourself out there.
Yeah.
I
agree. So
It's a
I'm
good
guy.
story. I liked how throughout you peppered in all this like extra reasoning, which you still somehow believe, but I don't think any of us believe that. So I enjoyed that. Yeah, I give it 3.5.
Thank you.
See?
I'm going to give it 2. To count out $10, $20, $20.
And then a 2-finger salute.
I'll take it.
No, I'd say it's around about a 3.2. It is, because that is like, again, if you had said like how long you was waiting for her for, like in as regards to like minutes or hours, then again I could see how desperate you was.
Oh, it's like what-
probably I would have given it a more of a.
Yeah, like 30-ish
If you'd
minutes.
waited in the car like he did.
Yeah.
I mean, I did.
Who was in the car?
I did wait.
Was there a car?
I did.
Did she just take the bus?
That was to pay for an Uber driver.
I did wait at the bar for like 30 minutes for her to come
Wow.
back. So
Okay.
it was. Yeah.
Okay, so that was a 3.2.
3.2, yeah.
All right, cool. Chantal?
I don't think it's that. It's embarrassing for you, sure. Absolutely. There's no question about that. I'm gonna give it a. Is it more or less embarrassing than Samira's story? I am gonna give it. I think it's less. So I'm gonna give it a 2.8.
Ooh, okay.
That's
All
fair.
right, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
hers was pretty embarrassing.
Yeah,
to be
because
fair.
it feels slightly on brand. If I'm going to be honest, Joshua. I'm not gonna
Okay, that was. No,
Also,
this,
no racism involved.
this is.
It's more embarrassing because look, I know what men are like. If you're going on a hot date, you'll send a picture to all your mates saying, "Look, oh my god," and your mates will be, "No, is that you, bro?
Yeah.
Oh my god." So now he's now got all of his friends waiting in anticipation. Oh, listen, look how Joshua's going out with. Oh god.
and she attended. She was
Yeah,
there.
Yeah, so I want to know now and he's got to tell me that he was waiting for 30 minutes and she went.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
major embarrassment.
I mean, I did get a hug and kiss on the cheek.
The way he's still defending
cheek.
this. like,
It was totally worth it.
He was like, I did smash
only said
puss.
with
I did
all sense.
smash puss. So
I jackhammered up. Right?
sorry, she's real.
yeah, that's
No, if you got a hug and a kiss, mate, then that's good. That's a good day.
on the cheek wasn't like how the French greet each other, sort of.
Was that a hello though? I'm assuming.
Yeah, the hello.
because
Yeah, that's
if
what I
she'd
mean.
have done that, as she
I mean,
left,
that
it was
counts
still
for me.
waiting for her.
I've counted all of those all my life.
Well, thank you very much, Josh, for your story. I really appreciate it. That brings us to Cox in the Corner. If you're not aware, that is my technician over there, Mark Cox, and he's very much in the corner. And every episode, he gets to ask one question, and one question only to each guest. We had a late edition today with Josh. So, Mark, did you get a question prepared for Josh?
Yeah, I've got one.
Okay, cool.
Hi, Josh.
Hi.
It's nice to meet you for the first
Nice
time
to
today.
meet you,
Yeah.
Mark.
You kind of give off the vibes of a confident man who, did give a best man speech and then decided you could do comedy. But how did you really get into it?
I did a comedy course. It's genuinely true. Not his though.
Obviously.
What made you take the course, Josh?
He was doing the best man speech.
I needed friends. No, this was genuine. Like this was through COVID, and all of the friends I knew in London had left town. I'm like, oh, I need to start making friends again. Not the TV show, but
So you went on Tinder.
and I realized I can't make friends on the first time I meet them, so I'll have to meet them repeatedly. So I'm like, what's a classroom setting I can get into? It was gonna be either a language learning course or a comedy course, and the comedy course was that person responded earlier. And I was like, and I was a bit drunk at that point, and you know what, just say yes.
I know. I'm thinking holy put things down, and I'm saying don't, because you're going to get cancelled. I'm going to get cancelled.
Please.
Boy, go on. Go on.
No, because you said that one was an English...
No, it's just a language learning course.
Oh, language learning.
Yeah, like I was going to
course,
learn French or something. So.
No, it's not English.
Really? See? That's what we're doing. Okay. I'm sorry, Joshua.
That's,
Does anyone speak French? Can they translate that for him?
But what made you think you could do a comedy course?
it was the best man speech.
Hey, there we got it.
It was a really good best man speech. Like the next day,
The ego is wild.
at the hotel,
In
like
case anyone at home didn't think like this girl was super hot and I thought I had a chance, that story didn't check out.
Here we go. He's doubling down.
Exhibit B.
Nah, man.
I was,
That just goes to show how much of a beast he is.
Yeah.
He did the best man speech at the hot girl's wedding.
oh no, it wasn't sexual at all. I was just having breakfast there, and it was like the father of the bride was there as well, and like we started chatting to each other. And he had given a speech as well. I'd given a speech, and people kept coming. And they just complimented me. I really loved your speech. And they didn't tell him. And I was like, oh, you should tell something to him as well. You know, so I was like, okay, maybe I was funny. So,
And that was it. And now you're here.
you know, I'd wait a few more years. then COVID happened. Then I did the comedy course, which is not C's course.
Keep saying.
And I skipped the English course and the French course. And then I did that. And it culminates with a performance at the club. So
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, it's always good to be around other comedians who don't do well. So, I mean, at the course, like, so, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, no, we've enjoyed having you too, Josh.
It's been a...
I genuinely meant that in a good way. Where it's like others give you confidence to do well.
No.
Like, you know,
Yeah,
I was never brave enough to do it. I only did the course to improve my speaking because I moved into a management role where I had to like drive more meetings. That never improved. So, yeah, but the comedy did well. So.
Okay, good. Good. Well,
No,
thank
big up Joshua, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much, Joshua. Great episode, great story. We appreciate you being here very much. It just leaves me to thank you. Have you got anything big that's happening you want to announce, or do you just want to do
Christmas?
socials?
Have a good Christmas, I suppose. It's our Lord and Savior's birthday, and like New Year's. Yeah, take it easy on New Year's. It's gonna be a bit cold. Yeah. Okay. I'll probably be in India. It'll be nice and warm.
So for Sinner or Winner, as you guys know, we get two people's writing each week, or we have a number of people that write and we pick two. And between all of us, we're going to decide which is the sinner or which is the winner. If you want to get your story on, you can at thesimbinpod.com and click on confess. And if you have to, you can make it anonymous. Mark, you got two for us?
Yeah, we got two anonymous this week, so they're chickens.
Okay.
I know. The first one is, I heard the rumour that if you numbed your hand before wanking, it feels like someone else is doing it. I went a step further and numbed both hands. Started getting down to it, it felt good. My mum then came into the room. Neither hand worked, so couldn't pull my boxers back up. She still calls me the claw to this day. And proceeds to send me pictures randomly of crabs and lobsters as a wind-up.
Oh, no.
Oh man.
That's a white person.
Yeah, that's like white as hell. Yeah.
That is so true. That's a
For that incident to ever be acknowledged again in the family, that's what.
Yeah.
some white mum banter there.
It's not so anonymous. We got you raised.
The fact that he still has hands is one. That's a sign of a Caucasian parent.
If it was a Caribbean parent, they wouldn't have called. You're dirty wanky hand. You're just like your father.
I'm gonna take you to church.
And that's up against. At the work summer fair fun day, I got drunk and jumped on the company's hired trampoline in just my boxers. Mid bounce, I slipped, legs through the springs, bollock crushed on the frame. Screamed loud enough to make the CEO's toddler cry. I had to fill in an incident report the next day titled "Injury Due to Misuse of Ledger Apparatus." The office now has this as part of the unacceptable behaviours at our works too.
No, they've gone too far.
That's
They've gone
good.
too far.
That's really good.
They've gone too far.
But it's
That's a
also
gold medal. That is a gold medal.
That's
Absolutely.
good.
such an English office thing to file that as the dude lost his balls, and you're like,
It's
this is
also
an issue
so
in the
English,
office.
like, that happened to you, and all you feel is embarrassment.
Exactly. That's the biggest feeling.
And it must have been terrible to make the bosses flipping weenie cry and everything. That's terrible.
What did that baby see?
Sound
I think it was a scream.
of blood-curdling scream.
Oh my god.
That didn't have to be anonymous, though.
Well, I
Because
just
they
think
still work there.
Yeah.
Although they still work,
If they
the
still work
damage
there,
has been
everyone
done.
knows.
Everybody
There's
knows.
an incident
Everyone
report on the
knows.
wall.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
You've made it into the organisational-wide risk assessment. Don't do it, Nigel. Just don't do it.
That's brilliant. Remind me the first one, Mark.
The masturbator who went to numb hands.
With both hands.
Limp
Yeah. They're both good stories. Does anyone have a preference for who should win out of those two?
I think I prefer the second one.
Me too.
Yeah.
It has a good. It wraps it up.
Yeah.
It's got punchlines.
They also use the word apparatus, which is a great word.
Okay, fine. All right. Okay.
I do think you've got to give props to the mum to not letting him forget it, though.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Oh, 100%.
Absolutely.
No,
Yeah,
but
no.
rightly so. No mother's going to make you forget that. He's lucky it's his mum who caught him and not his dad.
Is that worse?
Huh?
Is that worse?
If
Why?
I caught my sons
Yeah.
numbing their hands.
Aren't dads like more chill about, like generally?
Well, that's
let's be
what I
honest.
was
If we're
going
gonna
for.
get deep, just to wrap on something serious about masturbation generally. Like teenage boys are allowed to masturbate. Teenage girls is not a thing. Like I didn't realize you could masturbate until I was like 21. Like it was
get
an
out of
insane
it.
age. Well, not 21, but
No.
I was much older than a teenage boy. Like it's not. Like, oh, you kind of
That's quite
expect
common.
you expect boys to wank, but you don't expect girls
Yeah,
to
but I
wank.
think
in your
for men-
days, but now they've got the rows, they've got all of these other little. They know exactly what they're doing.
But did you have a sex toy as a teenage girl? No. Exactly.
Oh, no.
Episode 2.
I mean,
Sarah Banks.
No,
any
but
toy
there
can
was-
be.
There was a day.
Any
Have
toy.
you seen how many electric toothbrushes she's got in her yard?
That's what I was gonna say. When we were like 16, I remember someone came to school, one of the girls, and sat everyone down, and it was like, you have to get these. I think they were like £5 electric toothbrushes, and they were like, use these, and that's how most people in my friendship group found out how to even masturbate.
Wow.
Didn't know before that.
I
Electric
didn't get any of that.
toothbrush.
It was the
Yeah.
Wild West.
Sponsored by Oral B.
Cute. But no. Some dads are more chill about wanking, but maybe not.
I thought so as well. I got to say, I thought that was.
No, mate. No, I'm sure my sons would rather be caught by their mum than be caught by me.
Because
Why? What would you
because
do?
just because you wouldn't let it live them down because you take
I'll
the
be,
piss.
I'll be absolutely taking the piss for
Yeah,
donkeys.
okay.
Their
Okay.
mum's gonna be upset for probably around about 2 days. She'll say one thing a following week, but me, I'm just gonna be looking at them and just like, they're never gonna live it down.
Yeah.
Never.
When you put it like that, you made a very fair
Come on.
statement. Yeah,
Every single time I see them, I'm gonna be throwing things to them and saying, "Catch."
I love it. Okay, fine. So our winner is the second story. Is the say it again, Mark.
Works summer do.
Thank you very much. That's our winner. We're all happy with that. It's a shame because the other one I thought was quite a good story,
a
but
good
I'm afraid
story.
that goes in the
Yes.
bin. I'm very sorry, whoever that was. All right, lovely. Thank you there. Thank you, Josh. Samira,
you
thank
for
you for
having me.
co-hosting. Chantel, thank you very much for being here as well, my love. Mark, whatever. Everybody, thanks for watching. We'll see you again very soon. Goodbye. Cheers. Bye.